What's up everyone, my name is Tyranitartube and today we'll be looking at a recent popular rumor in regard to Pokemon X and Y. A leaker had given the information that they knew to PokeJungle.com and the information looks very interesting and believing. We'll start off with the new Pokemon that were leaked. According to these sources, all starter Pokemon are to evolve at level 18 and then again at level 36. Chespin is to evolve into Shinnut and then Chinkin, ultimately becoming Grass and Dark. Froakie is to evolve into Riboray and then Croxin, which is Water and Fighting. Fennekin is to evolve into Kindapulse and then Fionsis, which is going to become Fire and Psychic. Litleo is to evolve into Blazic at level 15 and then into Mantiroar at level 32. Helioptile is to evolve into Solarigon at level 35. Noivern has two pre-evolutions, evolving from Screeclaw to Wyral at level 30 and then into Noivern at level 45. Fletchling will evolve into Talonflame at level 14 and then into Scorchok at level 30. Swirlix will evolve into Candelax using a Moonstone, and Spritzee will also evolve into Apathingo using a Moonstone as well. Clauncher will evolve into Canoclaw at level 28, and Skrulp will evolve into Weaslip at level 28. In addition, there are supposed to be 7 new legendary Pokemon. The cover ones are Xerneas, which is a fairy type, Yveltal, which is dark and flying, and a third Pokemon with snake-like features, which is supposed to be poison and rock. Looking at the two types of the snake-like Pokemon, it appears it is to be more powerful than Xerneas and Yveltal, as both of its types can be super effective against them. Along with these 3 cover Pokemon, there will also be a fairy type trio consisting of a fire and fairy, a water and fairy, and a ground and fairy, flowing into a typing loop. The 7th legendary was mentioned as an odd looking Pokemon, but that's all of the information we received so far. Mewtwo doesn't follow into this list because these are a list of the Generation 6 legendaries. Mewtwo just received a new form. Completely new Pokemon include a Minotaur with a very high attack stat, which is going to be Fire and Fighting, being a pseudo-legendary like Tyranitar, a 3-stage Water and Psychic line based off of Dolphins, a 3-stage Bug and Fire line based off of Flaming Ants, and a 3-stage Dark line based off of Jaguars. It will also include an Electric and Dark Cheetah and a Nymph Pokemon with no further information. Additional information shows that Honedge only has 1 stage and will not evolve or be an evolution. Mawile, Sableye, Farfetch'd, Dunsparce, and Quillfish will all get an evolution. Miltank, Tauros, Throwsock, and Audino will all receive pre-evolutions. Mewtwo has 2 forms and not 1. This can be supported through the official Pokemon website, where the Mewtwo image was actually linked to a URL containing X form, so it's assumed that the other form will be the Y form. Along with Sylveon, Eevee will also receive a Poison-type evolution called Toxeon. Just like in Generation 2, they allowed Eevee to evolve into the newly introduced Dark type, and into another Pokemon that it's weak against. Eevee can evolve into Toxeon, and will be super effective against Sylveon, following the way new evolutions were introduced. And that mysterious tree Pokemon Orin is a Grass and Ghost type. With all of that stuff out of the way, we can get into the more interesting stuff. The gym leaders of the Kalos region are Viola, Danica, Clement, Grant, Jet, Petunia, Blaze, and Lilith, the first known Dark-type gym leader. A few weeks ago, it was also leaked or rumored that you'd be able to fight the professor, somewhat like it was planned in the beta for the first games. Trying to incorporate more of Europe into the game, the Elite Four members are names of the Royal Party. It will contain Elizabeth, Charles, Louis, and Isabella. And the champion is set to use mixed types like many other champions. The champion is Professor Sycamore. Moving on, Fairy type is to be super effective against Dragon, Dark, and Fighting, but weak to Steel, Ice, and Poison. Team Flare is said to be an organization that just wants money, and plans to take advantage of Pokemon to receive it. There are said to be multiple sources of energy in the Kalos region, obviously being legendary Pokemon, and you must stop them from making money. Similar to Silver Wind, Ominous Wind, and Ancient Power, Fairy Wind raises all stats at a small chance and has a base power of 60. Utter Darkness is a Dark-type version of Earthquake, and a new ability will be introduced to a few Pokemon that negates the effect of Spikes, Stealth Rocks, and Toxic Spikes. And finally, location news. The first route in the game is where you catch your Fletchling and Generation 6 Rattata, which is gonna be normal in ground. Santaloon Forest is where Spoopa, Scatterbug, and Pancham can be caught, similar to Petalburg Woods. Team Flare's hideout is in the desert, and there are locations in the Kalos region that cannot be accessed until the Elite Four is beaten. Anyways, that's all we had for today. That was loads of new information, so if you enjoyed that, be sure to rate and comment on this video with your thoughts. Pokemon X and Y are very close, so be sure to subscribe to the channel and also to the Pokemon X and Y show for Pokemon exclusive information.